because what I heard was that you were saying, you're basically saying women, you know, this whole thing about women, beautiful women, their beauty makes them harlots, basically. Is that, maybe I'm
if you want to, in Twitter,
here,
if you want to tweet it, that's what you're saying.
Are you okay, are you honest, my lord? Are you fair? What means your lordship?
Are you chaste?
Then yeah, here, you guys say that. You guys say the words, and let's just track what it means.
Are you honest?
My lord?
Are you fair?
What means your lordship?
That if you be honest and fair, your honesty should admit no discourse to your beauty.
Could beauty, my lord, have better commerce than with honesty?
Aye, truly. For the power of beauty will sooner transform honesty from what it is to a bawd than the force of honesty can translate beauty into his likeness. This was sometime a paradox, but now the time gives it proof. I did love you once.
See, I think there's a transition, you know, but time gives it proof. And what time gives it proof? What are you saying? What are you referring to there?
What she's done.
Right.
Yeah. I've given her all these love letters and through an amount of time, and now she's trying to return them.
Right. So what does that exactly have to do with the power of beauty will sooner transform honesty from what it is? So you're saying because she's beautiful, she has become dishonest. Is that what you're saying? That
it says that
the power
you
of
have, but later it says you painted your, like,
yeah, we're gonna get to that later.
but,
Yeah.
but that has to do with this, because is he talking about, like, the natural God-given beauty, as opposed to...
I don't think we're talking about painting our, let's say, yes, we'll get to that later, but right here, we're not talking about her painting her face. We're talking about, I think we need to be specific, because if we're not specific, if you guys aren't specific about what you're thinking about, it's gonna sort of go over us.
We broke it down last time, but...
Yeah. But the transition I'm not getting is, this was sometime a paradox, but now time gives it proof. And you just jammed right into, I did love you once, and I don't think you can. You know, what you're saying is, I thought this was a paradox. I thought this was a paradox, and it could actually, that it didn't actually work. But now I know that it's true. Based on your actions, is that what you're saying? Now I know that it's true because you just proved it to me? Is that what you're saying?
I think so. I think I'm accusing her there.
Yeah.
But now you've proven that...
But now you've proven that it's true. That anybody that's beautiful is going to turn out to be false.
Mm-hmm. It works for me.
Yeah. Okay, good. So go ahead and accuse her there. And then the next thing that you say is what? I did love you once.
I did.
That's different. That's a different beat.
Okay.
So make sure you own what, because that's different than saying, I thought you were pure and I thought you were beautiful and now I know that you're not. And I did love you once. What are you saying there?
I'm really digging into her. You know.
What are you saying though? What is it?
I did love you once.
I loved you. You know.
I don't love you anymore.
I don't love you anymore.
Right.
Right. You're not lovable.
Yeah. And I think you're admitting.
I'm attacking her there.
Yeah, I think you're also admitting, oh my God, I loved you and I was fooled.
You know. Just some quick transitions there.
Yeah, but it's okay. Just allow, you know what? Because I think that you're building all the way up to it. My God, you know, I thought that this was, I wouldn't allow myself to believe it, you know. People say that the beauty will transform honesty into a bawd, but I didn't want to believe it. But now I can see that it's true. Oh my God, I actually loved you. How could I have done that? How could I have been so stupid? You know, I think you're recognizing, you know, maybe try that, because I think you're opening yourself up to the vulnerability of having been so deceived by her. You know, it's almost like maybe you're admitting, you know, you're admitting to her and yourself, oh my God, and I loved you and I trusted you. How stupid was I?
Do you want to do just that moment?
And then she says, indeed, my Lord, you made me believe so. And then you turn on her. Oh yeah? Well, fuck you, I never loved you. You shouldn't have believed me. Or so what does this line, what does the next line mean?
For virtue cannot so inoculate our old stock. For goodness, chastity cannot so, what's inoculate? Penetrate.
Vaccinate.
Goodness cannot,
Our old lineage, the lineage of man,
Virtue
but but we are very sinful and we'll go back to the sinful nature. Should probably stop it.
Yeah, so I mean, I feel in a way, maybe I'm missing, but I feel like, you know, it's like you're admitting, oh my God, and I loved you, you know, and then she says,
indeed, my Lord, you made me believe so.
and then you turn around on her and you lie. You start lying. And this is where it starts. And that's what, I guess that's what I'm getting at. This is where it starts. This is where you start messing with her. Because that's what you do for the rest of the scene. This is not true. You are faithful. You're true. You're a good man. You're not a, you know, you're not a philanderer. You're not, you know, out on the town. You are a good man, a loving person. So when you say I loved you not, that's not true, is it?
Right, it's not true.
So this is where it starts. So what you're doing, starting to do here, is based on what you get from her and her doing this thing and you sort of admitting, oh my God, I loved you, and you're just like, oh my God, you did the same thing as she did. All of you women, you know, because that's what we're about to get to is, oh my God, all women suck. I would never have believed it from someone like you, but now I know that it's true. You've just proven to me that there is no good woman in the world, you know, because I thought you were the height of honesty. And so this launches you into the thing that you do here, which is create this bizarre idea of someone that you aren't really, for whatever reason, right? So if you had to say what you were doing in that next line, you should have not believed me. What would you say you're doing with that line?
Well, you just suggested that I'm lying, so I'm
Misleading her, taking back the upper hand. Oh yeah? Well, you think you didn't love me? Well, guess what? I never loved you. You're taking charge. You're not letting her win. Let's go back just to the are you honest and see, based on that transition, see what happens then after that. And see if you can see how we find our way through what you do next. Because that, in that whole next speech,